going on, guys? Welcome back to carx Drift Racing. Today we're going to be taking a look at another brand new tune, this time however geared a little bit more towards beginners. This tune's going to be for the MK5 Supra here, and it is a high Ackerman tune, however it's designed to behave a little bit more like a low Ackerman tune. This means that if you guys are new to the game or you're just getting used to a pro style tune, you should be able to use this car as a nice transition. You guys know the drill. We're going to go bumper to bumper on customization, then I'm going to give you guys the tune settings, and then we're going to get driving in this thing so you can see what it can do. If you guys are just looking for the tune, make sure you're joined up in the Discord, link in the description down below. I always post all the tune settings as well as a Kino file in there. Without any further ado, guys, let's head on into our body kits. We did start with the R&T kit here. We got R&T headlights as well as our front bumper and our hood too. Our roof is going to be stock. Our side mirrors are going to be CBW. Roll cage is going to be stock as well. No cage on this one. Our bumper is going to be the bash bar. Taillights are going to be stock. Our exhaust is going to be CBW. Seats are both R-Corp. Steering wheel is going to be mono. Handbrake is iReady. Shifter is going to be stock. And our rims are number 3 in the D-Spec category once again. Now our base color is actually going to be a gloss black, even though this is a white car, and the reason for that is I wanted the bash bar and the stuff in the back where there's no bumper to be black. The white color on top is actually vinyl, and then we did another black layer for the front lip, but I'll show you guys that in a second. For wheels, once again, guys, we're running a chrome lip, all the way desaturated, all the way bright, and then we do have a darker face than our S14. It's going to be gloss black all the way. Our tint's right around 20%, so we can still see some of the interior, and we are not running any tire smoke on this one. Now, I do want to show you guys what we have going on for vinyls as well. So like I said, guys, the first thing that we did was we covered the entire car with white, and that's how we got the white color on top of the black bash bar. Now, we do have the front lip up here as well. As you guys can see, just a bunch of black layers here, making this all black in the front. I'll show you what that looks like without. So usually it would just be all white like that. This is one of my old FD liveries, but I just went with a plain black front lip. I think it makes the car look really nice. So heading on into our tune next, guys, you're going to want to make sure that you have the ultimate setup first. Heading into the dyno stand, though, we got our spring lengths at 16 and 2, stiffness at 30 and 30, fast bump at 3570 and 3650, fast rebound at 3620 and 3610, damper bump at 3880 and 3800, and damper rebound at 3640 and 3900. Front toes at negative 0.21, rear at 0.21, front camber at negative 4.84, rear at negative 4.47. Roll bars are both 0, casters 11, Ackerman 75, and max steering angle as always. For wheels, we got 20s with 225s. Tire pressure is going to be 80 and 160, adhesion's 90 both ways, track is 11, base is 8, and we got 25 tire profile on this one. Our engine, guys, tune's going to be all the way up, max torque at 5141, rev limiter 9500, turbocharger yes, but air pressure at 1 even. Transmission's going to be sequential, guys, diff at 0.7, final drive at 4.6, gear 1 at 3 even, gear 2 at 1.54, gear 3 at 1.08, gear 4 at 0.95, gear 5 at 0.87, and gear 6 at 0.83. Our brakes are going to be at 1000, bias at 69%, ABS is on, launch control's off, and that is going to do it for our tune, guys. So let's get driving this thing so I can show you what it can do. All right, guys, here we are ripping some West Coast. Gonna go for a 360 here right off the bat, see what we can do. No problems. So like I said, this car is definitely geared more towards beginners and people who are sort of getting used to higher Ackerman tunes. And I wanted to do a tune like this because I know a lot of people have been a little bit more frustrated with some of the pro style stuff that I've been posting, and I wanted to make sure that you guys had a tune that you could use to sort of get used to more of the high Ackerman stuff. So this car does feel a lot heavier on the front end than, say, the S14. That car will really, it'll flick around and it'll transition super easily. This one, on the other hand, it's slower on transition, so it's going to be a lot smoother for you when you go to change directions. Like right here, see how the car's nice and smooth as it changes direction? It really isn't meant to flick around, it's meant to be nice and smooth. So the two big tips that I want to give you guys on this car, one is learn to roll your sticks. It's going to help you when you go to other high Ackerman tunes that are a little bit more capable as far as quick transitions. You're going to want to make sure that you know how to roll the sticks. Oh, that one was sloppy. You don't want to be going side to side on your stick. That's going to get you this sort of like weird flicky, see how my car's like wobbling? You don't want that. You want to roll your sticks and keep it nice and smooth on carx. Number 2 is learn to moderate your throttle. You don't always need to be on or off the gas. A lot of the times half is exactly what the car needs to be smoothing, to be driving nice and smooth, to be smoothing. So like right here, that's a lot of half throttle, and that's how I get into the wall ride without driving into the wall, is just by moderating that throttle to exactly what the car needs to get out there. So that's a couple 360s. I'm sure you guys are sick of seeing this line already. So we're gonna hop into a different map and see what else we can do. All right, so we are out here on LA Block once again, guys. Gonna throw a nice big backy here. And we're gonna be running this line here through the city because I think this is a pretty good example of being able to control the car really well. I think this is a good test of car control. So we're gonna be ripping through here. Now the Mark V is definitely, it's a big car, especially with the wide body on it. So you guys might want to run the tune without the wide body. Dropping wheels, let's go. But as you guys can see, this car is super planted and controlled, and that's the name of the game with this car. It's not supposed to be a quick transitioning. It's not supposed to be really geared towards, I know we were just doing 360s, but that's definitely not the purpose of it. It's meant to be controlled. It's meant to be nice and sturdy. And it's meant to be the type of car that you can be a little bit more aggressive on without it spinning out. So, like, that was a really aggressive left foot brake. I'm ripping the stick around. And so if you guys are used to these lower Ackerman tunes, I'm telling you, this is the car you want to use to transition into a higher Ackerman tune, because you do want to be able to drive these cars like the S14 that I posted yesterday that are a little bit more capable, and this is the way to learn how to do it, is drive a car like this. So like you guys saw in the tune settings, it is a 75 Ackerman tune. It does not handle like it, and so if you guys are a little bit more advanced, you might find that this is the car for you if you're looking for something that transitions a little bit smoother and slower. However, I do think the beginner is going to be the person who finds this most useful. So I think that is going to do it for today's video, guys. If you made it this far, I genuinely appreciate you watching. If you end up trying the tune, whether you're a beginner or an advanced driver, let me know what you think down in the comments down below. If you do enjoy the tune or did enjoy the video, feel free to leave a like down below as well, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.